Greetings, cosmic family. Okay, so I pulled some cards yesterday, and the day before that, I was going to pull. I was feeling my twins' energy calling me to pull Whispers of Love. If you have that deck and you feel called to pull that, something, if you're a twin flame, maybe. Anyway, but it's all divine timing, right? So when I did pull it, was yesterday. God knows my way. Like wherever I'm living, there's always a certain window that I look out the most of. Like my old home, it was my bedroom window and the bathroom window. Just because of how the houses were set up, there was one right next door that was like a business and stuff, and like my kitchen window looked right. So anyway, certain blinds I had like closed all the time. But so, and God knows your way, okay? It knows everything's already written. He knows where you're going to live, what window you're going to be looking at, what are the questions you're ever going to ask, how many hairs on your head, breaths, how many breaths you're going to breathe, okay. Heartbeats you're going to have, all that. And every lifetime, what your name's going to be, where you're going to live, how many kids you're going to, everything. So, now we're, oh yeah, so yesterday I'm looking out, my kitchen window, okay, and I see two portals, okay, two bright spots, and they're trying to cover it, keep it all covered up and stuff, but the sun's way over, down, farther, like on the southern side of the house. This is on the northern side, okay, totally free and clear where the sun was. They're covering all up anyway, but yeah, totally not the sun, okay, in two different spots, and I'm like, okay, I could see through, they're trying to put whiten it out, and then put like a like gray mesh one in front of it. It was pathetic. So what I got, okay, so automatically I got aquamarine, and there was two of them, okay. So the color aquamarine, which I have two stones right here, so I was automatically like, oh, it looks really like, because it had a lot of white, it was very, well, it was covered up, but it was, the sky had like dark blue and white. It was so different how the blues were right next to each other too. And there'd be like a kind of a cloud right where it was like separating the two colors, okay, the two blues. It was all blue, but there was like dark blue, indigo blue, there was like aquamarine blue, baby, it was so beautiful. And I just could feel the energy. So the colors, aquamarine. So I got Mu, and then Lemurian, and then with the aquamarine I was like, oh, aqua, like Aquarius, okay, aquamarine, okay. And then Mu and Lemurian, okay, because of that color. And then I heard the word protection. And I didn't hear Arcturian or anything, but it came up in the card. So, but all I heard was protection. And because I was getting Mu, Lemurian, Poseidon came to mind, and the connection with the color. Okay, and then that's Neptune, and then I was like, oh, we're in Pisces season. Okay, so Neptune, that makes sense. So, and I got Pleiadian specifically, because I could just feel it. And then, oh yeah, and then my twin and I both have Sagittarius in Neptune. And I believe that's the only thing he has in Sag is Neptune. So, very interesting. Okay. And it feels very Neptunian, but like Neptunian, Piscean, but yeah, with that fire, like I was kind of getting today, like, yeah, Pisces, it'd be like, yeah, let's just lay in bed, make love all day, and dream and fantasize, but like with a little bit of Sag fire added to it, it's like, let's maintain that dreamy whatever, but let's make some beautiful gourmet roasted vegetables or something and feed into each other. Like, do something active with that same energy, right? You feel me? So I pulled some dragon cards. I'm going to share a Bible verse here. Oh, I had a dream a few days ago, maybe a week ago by now. That was like finishing up the zodiac readings and stuff. So I've had this experience in real life where a praying mantis landed on my arm. They would come to my door all the time. They'd fly to us at the park. And I know okay, so we got insectilian, we got different, okay, so, high level mantis insectilian DNA over here. So, they're the benevolent ones. That's Azrael. Okay, he guides you through he's the one who helps you release your fear. That's what liberates you. That's like the first step in this liberation process. And he's like a mantis tree being. Okay, I've shared it in my dream about Azrael and Archangel Michael. Okay. Michael came to me first, and the next night I had a dream with Azrael, and I only talk about the angels that I've had experience, that I come into experience with, okay, as I get familiar with them and they're showing me things and communicate, okay. So same thing with Gabriel, okay, then Gabriel came next, and then Uriel, and I feel like that's kind of how it goes. Well, Jesus came first, so I'd say Raphael was very first, and then Michael, and then Azrael the next, and that was before I even had my channel, was Raphael, okay, Jesus. That's why I know what he looks like and everything. Red hair, Scota, Scrappy Rapscallion with the hairy chest, freckles, red hair, red curly long hair, yeah. Golden, reddish, okay. Golden, brownish, green eyes. So, excuse me, so I looked specifically in Native American culture, they're called Heyoka, and H-E, Che, is the 5th letter of the Hebrew alphabet, okay, 5, Gabriel, Che, the window, okay, things that pass and move through, he's the gatekeeper, okay, so, he ain't getting past the gate, okay, Gabriel, so I've been shown that too, when I was shown Gabayon, anyway. Dreams that I've shared on my channel, can't go into everything. So Hayoka, so I had a dream where, about a week ago, like I said, where it came, passed through the window, landed on my arm. I was like, okay, and then I woke up. And that happened to me in real life. I was just walking with my son in the neighborhood, in my old neighborhood before I moved, and I thought it was a leaf that fell off the tree. But then it stayed on my arm and looked down and oh, it was big old green. Yeah, so Mantis. Okay. So, the Azrael is cloaked, and that's why he looks like the Grim Reaper and something, because of the death card. All that. Yeah, it's to release your fear of death, because death is, I wouldn't say necessarily a lie, but it's not the truth. It's a distortion of the truth, which is all a lie is. A lie isn't anything of itself. There's only truth and God, and then everything that tries to interfere and infect and distort, and because they can only try to manipulate, they can't create anything, so they can only try to, you know, interfere. Interferes fecticons. So when I pulled the Whispers of Love, very interesting, and I looked at every single card. So this is the one that came out, 44, okay, and I was seeing 444 and 44, okay, so I was seeing 144 yesterday, and 444 and 44, okay. Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. Don't be a selfish lover, don't you know? So there's the 44. So you got your 44. And who's there? Poseidon. Pause, eye, dome. Yeah, which I believe was Jesus in another incarnation, okay? The one protecting mother, the sea. So that's Poseidon, okay, has the trident. And then what's on the bottom? These are the only 2 Poseidon cards in this whole freaking deck. So we got that one on the bottom. With Poseidon, again, with the trident, okay? Ask for help. And then on the top, love endures. And there's other ships in this thing, and this is the only one with, look. Lion. Lion of Judah. That's right, King David, 300 wives. I did my research on you. This is pause, eye dome. You must comply, or you will be denied eternal life. Okay. So that was just so funny. The Poseidon, okay? And both of these came up for the dragon card, and very interesting that I got protection, but I didn't get Arcturus, okay? But we had, when those two came out, orange gold dragon from Arcturus on the top. So I was like, okay, so I was getting that. And I think, yeah, that's Arcturians. They just want you to know, the archangels just want you to know you're protected, okay? Raphael, Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, or Ariel, okay? Azrael. He protects you in your sleep when you're, you know, some are shamans, and you want to say shamans, but we're just ancient, okay? We came from the stars first, and then the humans, okay. Those of you who know the truth and what's up, I don't need it. Look, it's in the Bible. The sweet influence of the Pleiades, okay? How can a star system have influence? Oh, sweet at that? Because when God says sweet in the Bible, he's talking about a skeet. His skeet is sweet. The skeet has the fire, okay? The sermon, the sperm, and the spirit. God's monadical unit. Arcturians are cool, though. They don't need any recognition. They just want you to know you're protected, okay? So that was the main thing. That's why they just said protection. They're like, oh, that's okay. If it comes up, whatever. If it comes up in the cards, fine. But, so Arcturians, okay, Ursa, Ursa, Arcturus, that's in the Bible too. Same with Pleiades. These are the only two that are in the Bible, okay? And here they are, okay? And it says orange gold, that's Gabriel, okay? And the orange came out with the Pleiades card. So the Pleiades talks about the 7 chakras, okay, being activated, the heart being fully activated, the 33 petal blue rose, yeah, 33. And, okay, the number of your spine, okay, we know what the true meaning of 33 is, but, it's the double E, really. It's everything but the MMWW33, it's the EE, which is why they make it everything else but the EE, okay? It's your eyes to see. So what was very interesting on the Orange Dragon card, okay, this is bringing communities together. And it's right when I was watching a video, it was like a 2-minute little video that says something about communities, like twin flames. I'm like, what? Of course. See how the blue, it's like these pearls all threaded together. It's like your spirit blue represents the ether, the spirit. So those are like all the soul families linked together, okay? And the Orange Dragon, the Arcturians, the Archangels, bring your family together. See how he's on a bridge? It's an arc. That's an arc shape, okay? Orange. Orange, gold, dragon from Arcturus. So we have orange, then orange, gold, and then on the bottom we have golden. Okay, so this is that amber, that fire, okay? That golden Christ light, which is what the Pleiades is all about, that heart activation. This aquamarine, the dawning of Aquarius, this heart-centered consciousness, expanded awareness. All right, knowing who we are, we've been everything, calling all aspects back to myself, calling all aspects, okay? So that's past lives, everything. So this is helping you stand in your masculine power with wisdom. So applying the divine feminine. So if you stand in your power and your strength, the authority of that Levite, that fire, that heart fire, then you have that golden sphere of pure gold protecting you. Now you can share that divine feminine wisdom because you've activated the protection bubble. Now you can speak your truth. And this is just talking about opens you to knowledge for the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future. Be a guiding light. And the golden solar dragon is one that helps you to stand your masculine power with wisdom. Let your DNA be reprogrammed and light codes activated. Become an inspired leader. And the Pleiadians. Okay. Prepares you to accept source healing. Accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. And man, it's all about the heart in the Bible, okay? The hands and the heart. The hands are an extension of your heart, okay? Or else you working for the wrong side. Unless that's the side you choose, then I guess it's the right side. But you can't serve both sides. Can't have cake and eat it too. You can't serve two masters. How else you got to put it to you? Ooh, green and gold from Seers. I was also getting with the different angels who came from where, so I was really feeling like Pleiadians. Okay, that's Jesus, yeah, because it's all about the heart, right? I would say the Lyrians would be Gabriel. So I'd go, so Jesus, Chesed, Raphael, green, the heart, okay? Pleiadian. Michael, the blue, that's very Arcturus, very protective, okay, Arcturian. So I'm just saying they all have a mix of just which have more of the other, okay, more of one specific type of star seedling. And this reading's for star seeds, okay? And then Gabriel, Lyrian, okay, the fire, okay. And then Uriel, I would say, well, Andromedan, yeah, that's right, but then Azrael would be like the Syrians, because it's like the knowledge of the underworld, the dark side of everything, and then Uriel would be above in the light, okay? Yeah, so that I would feel like that would be Andromedan. So those are the 5, because it's between the water and the fire, the perfect balance on the earth, the expression. Okay, so yeah, and those are the 5 that I'm familiar with and worth and width and breadth and depth, and yeah. So let's read this little. So the Heyoka. Okay, for those of you who are shamans, you have experiences through dreams and okay, and if you get a mantis, okay, that lands on your arm, it'll just be a quick little bit, like, it won't be a big old, it'll just let you know, okay, that your family, you're protected. Everything's written, scripted, you're protected. God's got you. God never doesn't have you. God keeps us, okay? So we don't have to worry. We don't have to be afraid. Nothing's going to get you. It's your fears that you need to release, okay? Because that's the those are the lies, the programming. Who's the author of confusion? Who's the accuser? Right, the one who, right, tricked us into these bodies and then gets us to do... constantly bombarding us with stuff to try to get us, and there's no excuse. That's why we got to maintain our power, our focus, our wisdom. Divine masculine, divine feminine, purified, divine, and united within, so we can't get tricked anymore. But then they constantly bombard you with all these scenarios to get you to constantly create karma, and then being in a flesh body, we're not down here long enough to recover everything. Then we get our soul recycled, everything wiped, but it's all divine, okay? God allowed it to just, you know, until now, and we'll figure it all. We'll all have access to our Akashic records, okay? And it won't be a big deal. And by that time, we won't even care. It'll be like, let's just run around and play softball, or I don't know. And then never get our knees scraped, and right? Never be thirsty or sunburned. So some softball chants were coming. I used to play sports, and softball, we had our little chants and stuff. So there was a couple that came in. What were they? Oh yeah, hey y'all, swing that bat and bust them balls. I said, hey y'all, swing that bat and bust them balls. And then there was another one, hit it on the ground, make them get down, make them work. Eat dirt, yeah, hit it on the ground, make them get down, make them work. Eat dirt. So that's for y'all to stand in your power with the divine feminine wisdom. Stand in your power and be funny. Just declare shit. Don't even engage when people start trying to engage you in their lower vibrational shit. Just start singing a song. Okay, just whatever. You don't even have to have the words. Just start doing a funky dance and laughing and clucking and okay. Just to break up that just to get it out of there, scatter it, break it up, turn it to dust. Okay. So 2 Kings 17:13. This was a random pull, and I've been waiting to share it, but I was finishing up readings and stuff. So, and 17. Hello, star card Aquarius. Yeah. So this is the dawning of this new age. And I was led to 17:13. 13's Divine Mother, Death card. Okay, regeneration, restitution, rectification. What was the one I used? For the 144 restitution. Yeah, so 2 Kings, King 5, the Queen. Okay. 2 Kings 17:13. Yet the Lord testified against Israel and against Judah by all of his prophets, every seer. Okay. Okay. Yet the Lord testified against Israel and against Judah by all of his prophets, every seer, saying, turn from your evil ways and keep my commandments and my statutes according to all the law which I commanded your fathers and which I sent to you by my servants the prophets. Okay, people, stand in your masculine power with wisdom. Love, peace, and blessings, everyone. Put God first.